Hey guys, so I didn't mention this in the last video, but this week coming up I actually have my final exams, so I won't be able to upload very frequently over the next couple of days, but hopefully once summer starts I will be able to upload very frequently. I plan on releasing multiple videos a week of a whole bunch of different stuff, so that'll be awesome. Also, down below in the description you'll find links to my Twitter and Instagram account. Now if you check out my Instagram account, what I actually do is that whenever I get new manga, I usually post it there right away. So if you want to see if I get any new manga before I make pickups videos, then you can check that out. So I've decided that if I'm going to start reviewing a series every time new chapters come out, what I want to do is before that I will make a discussion video like this, giving you my opinions on the series thus far. So today I'm going to be doing a fairy tale discussion. I'm not really going to be talking about many things that have happened in the past. I'm mainly going to be talking about things that are currently happening in Fairy Tail and what's going to happen. So quickly I'll give you my brief thoughts on Fairy Tail. I really like it. It does have its ups and downs. Some parts are nowhere near as good as others. However, I found the Tartarus arc, the one that's recently just started in the anime, I found that to be the best arc in the series, and I'm really liking where the story is going right now. So Fairy Tail has been going on for a while now, almost 10 years, and just recently, like at the beginning of this year, we found out some of the biggest secrets in the series. We found out where the dragons have been. That was like a huge mystery for the entire series. We found out what's up with Zareth, why he is how he is. We found out that Natsu was born from the body of his dead brother. We also find out that Natsu is End, which is the demon Zareth created basically to kill him. And now, but Zareth, he's kind of pissed off and he kind of wants to destroy the world. He had like an encounter with Acnologia's human form, which was pretty nuts, and I don't know where they're gonna go with that. But they're going somewhere. Also, with this new time skip, Natsu is a friggin' beast. He is so powerful. Like, he one-shots a god. I know a lot of people didn't like how he did that. I personally, it didn't really bother me that much. I mean, I can see why it bothered some people, because, it's a friggin' god. And you don't just one-punch a god. But I know it was really, just like the whole Avatar arc was mainly just to show how strong Natsu is now. Because he's friggin' Gildart's level. Because there was that one chapter during the time skip where he does meet up with Gildarts, and I believe this was like near the beginning of the 1 year when he was away. But he actually does a bit of damage to Gildarts. He like knocks him back, like just a little bit. But I'd say by now he could probably put up a fight against Gildarts, which is saying a lot. Because before, if you remember back at Tenro Island, Natsu crying like a baby in front of Gildarts. But to be honest, we haven't really seen Natsu go up against someone yet who matches his power since the time skip. Because pretty much everyone he's fought since now has been a complete wimp. Also, now that Gray knows Demon Slayer magic, I'd like to see what tricks he has up his sleeve. Although I really shouldn't say that because he never wears a shirt. It just seems like in this past year, so many of the guild members have become far more powerful than they used to be. Which is saying a lot, because they used to be really friggin' powerful, and now they're even more powerful. One of the things I'm interested about is that Gray basically wants to destroy End. And Natsu is End. But the interesting thing, though, is that the only person who knows Natsu is End is Zareth. No one else knows it. Not even Natsu, not Gray. And I have a feeling that Gray's going to find out, and he ain't going to be very happy. And they may end up having a big fight, because Gray knows Demon Slayer magic, and now we know that Natsu is in fact a demon. So I feel like Gray is pretty much the only person who stands a chance against the fight with Natsu. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to go. Also, one of the things that's been bugging me, I'm not sure if it's just a stupid plot hole or if Mashima is going to do something more with it, but, back during the Grand Magic Games when we find out, well, I guess we don't find this out in the Grand Magic Games, but when Future Rogue tells Natsu that in a year, Gray is going to kill Frosh. What really happened with that? I mean, Mashima tricked us all into thinking Gray had, turned fully evil, even though he didn't really. It was all just a ruse. But I'm still thinking if Gray was really undercover, if Rogue went on that mission, would he have really killed Frosh? Would he have done that? I don't know, I don't buy it. And then like at the end of the arc you have Grey like rubbing up against Fro. She's like, "You're the cutest little cat ever, I want something like you." And I think that was to show like how, you know, it's fine, like Frosh isn't going to be killed. But I still wonder, would Grey have actually killed Frosh if he was still a good guy? I don't know about that. Maybe we'll get some more clarification in the future, but whatever. So with the most recent chapter, now I'm going to start reviewing the chapters as they come out as of now. But this recent chapter, we find out why Makarov actually disbanded Fairy Tail. And it's kind of nuts. So we learn about this empire, pretty much, who wants to steal Lumen Histoire, which is, you know, Fairy Tail's secret weapon, which is the dead body of Mavis. I still don't know what Lumen Histoire is. I don't think anyone knows what it is. But these guys want it, and because pretty much the Magic Council is done for, they all dead, this empire is going to come and invade Fiore and take Lumen Histoire, because basically Fiore has no defenses anymore. And Makarov, he disbanded the guild and he left to go to the Empire and basically on a suicide mission to delay them. Which I did not see that coming at all. I honestly thought something else would have been the cause for this, but I guess not. We also learn more about Mest. Now Mest is a very interesting character because, like, my mind keeps getting blown every time we learn more about him. Like in the beginning when he gets introduced, he was Mest. He came out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm Mest." It turns out he was a spy for the Magic Council who has memory magic stuff, and he was really Doranbolt. But then you find out at the end of Tartarus that all along he was actually Mest, and he erased his own memory so he could be a spy in the Magic Council, who makes him a spy in Fairy Tail. Anyway, none of that matters. He's a member of Fairy Tail now. Urza is also the Guildmaster, and pretty much everyone finds out about Lumen Histoire because Natsu and them, they just go down to the basement that they're, you know, never supposed to go down to, and they see it. Now, I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty big arc, but it makes me wonder, when is Fairy Tail going to end? Because I don't know if this next arc is going to have any connection to Zeref or Acnologia or any of them at all, because it does seem like they'll be fighting all these other guys who basically want Lumen Histoire, although I do feel like we will find out the secrets behind Lumen Histoire and some of, you know, Fairy Tail's backstory, because we really don't know much about the founders. There was that tree dude who we still don't know much about. And there's Mavis, who she's been around a lot, but we still don't know much about her. And then there were two other guild members that we don't know. So yeah, I'm just interested to see how big this arc is, because if they're going to get up against like, what, 700 guilds or something, as powerful as Natsu is, that does seem like it will take them a while, quite a few chapters. And also, I really don't feel like this series is going to go on much longer after this arc, maybe like a few more story arcs, but honestly, I just don't see it continuing, because the fact of the matter is, a lot of the mysteries of Fairy Tail, we know now. We know where Natsu comes from, we know about Zeref, we know about the dragons, and really, the only big secrets we don't know is about the founders of Fairy Tail and Lumen Histoire. So I think after this arc, it may be time for Endgame. Because to be honest, Natsu is so powerful now, I do not see him getting that much more powerful. He's kind of insane. So I definitely feel like some game-changing stuff is going to happen in this arc, and hopefully the rest of the series is awesome, because, you know, like I said, it has its ups and downs, but overall I really enjoy Fairy Tail. So starting with the release of the next chapter, I will be doing weekly reviews for Fairy Tail and giving my opinions on the new arc and all that fun stuff. Also, I'm going to do a few more discussions videos on manga that I'm going to start reviewing every time a new chapter comes out. I plan on doing one for Attack on Titan, one for Yamada and the Seven Witches, and I'm going to do one for part 1 of One Piece, so everything up until the beginning of the new world. Yeah, that's probably going to be a really long video. But until then, take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.